Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this Thursday edition of Thoroughbred Action from beautiful Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you from our Paddock Set Studios. We are really ending things on a high note at Gulfstream Park. This final closing week of the summer meet continues today. Let's check out the track conditions and weather as we go up to Pete Aiello.
Thursday's card begins with the fast main track, a firm turf course, a sunny sky, and temperatures in the upper 80s. First of 11 today over the turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers of the 2-year-old variety in for a price tag of $20,000. Field of 7 signed on. First race favorites included the 2, Grand Airspeed, and the 6, Sap 13.
Racing at Gulfstream. Poor beginning for Little Tequila. Great start for Catano, who springs out to take a clear early lead from Sap 13, who comes away to race in second. Paco and Sacco is out of there third. Then it's back to Grand Airspeed fourth and down toward the rail ahead of Il Biondo and Little Tequila, and trailing the field is Grand Network. They make their way past the half mile and swing to the far turn. Up front, the leader Catano and Jose Bautista by a length and a quarter. Sap 13, the nearest pursuer, second, 2.5 in front of Paco and Sacco, tacking on third. Il Biondo is next, followed by Grand Airspeed ahead of Little Tequila, and still nothing from Grand Network. That's the 7 of them as they run to the top of the stretch. Here comes Sap 13 on the outside of Catano for the top, and Sap 13 now puts ahead in front. Catano cuts the corner and battles on second, 2 back to third, and Grand Airspeed down the outside in Paco and Sacco. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Catano digging deep and finding more. He leads it by 2.5. Paco and Sacco is coming at him from second. 16th to go. Catano has a 2-length lead. Paco and Sacco's up into second. Catano will win it. Second, Paco and Sacco. Third, Grand Airspeed. And fourth was Sap 13 in 59 flat.
Nice performance today from the son of Justin Phillip. Number 4, Catano, took the lead from the outset, repelled some stretch challenges, and pulled clear for the victory under Jose Bautista, who continues to turn a few heads in South Florida. This one for Armando de la Cerda and Joker Racing. It was 5, Paco and Sacco, who was second, ahead of 2, Grand Airspeed, who ran third. To the second race we go at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 7. All eyes on number 6, Vicky Queen, as the heavy odds-on choice.
And they're off. The favorite Vicky Queen was bounced around and shuffled to last early. Good start inside for Amazing Amelia. On the far outside, Baby Antonella comes away in the top flight and splitting horses. Here's the gray Silver Magic. Silver Magic reaches out to take the lead. Baby Antonella's second, Amazing Amelia is third. Stretch of 2 lengths back to the big favorite, Vicky Queen, who moves up on the outside fourth. Then down inside, Kimberly Light, followed by the Blonde. And at the back of the field is Miss Adara with less than 6 furlongs to go. The opening quarter was complete in 24-1. Down the backstretch they go. Alvaro Doniz and Silver Magic lead it by 2. Amazing Amelia second. Racing in third is Baby Antonella. Vicky Queen as a 2-5 favorite is fourth in the clear 3 wide. Then Kimberly Light down toward the inside, working ahead of Miss Adara, and the Blonde is last. They make their way past the half mile and swing to the far turn. Up front, the leader still Silver Magic. She's still 2 on top. 3 wide on the outside, and Vicky Queen trying to get underway. Down at the rail, Amazing Amelia. Then Baby Antonella. 4 back to the Blonde and Kimberly Light. And Miss Adara is last, and Silver Magic is still first. Silver Magic goes past the 5/16, still in front, that same 2.5 margin. From second, and Vicky Queen. From third, Amazing Amelia. Then Baby Antonella and the Blonde with a 1/4 of a mile to go. Zayas goes to work on Vicky Queen, but he's not made up any ground on Silver Magic yet. Silver Magic off the turn on a 2-length lead. Vicky Queen flat to the boards, trying to angle for racing room. Down the outside, and the Blonde coming on with Miss Adara. Final furlong. Here comes Miss Adara down the center of the course to get to Vicky Queen, who finally puts ahead in front. Vicky Queen, Miss Adara, Vicky Queen. These two, it's going to be close. It's going to be too close to call. Miss Adara on the outside, Vicky Queen on the inside, and 139-1.
Number 6, Vicky Queen, loses a tight photo today to number 4, Miss Adara, who's up in time to win it under Luis Figueroa for trainer Pedro Posadas and owners Charles Kimnitz and Charlie Chow. Second, number 6, Vicky Queen, ahead of the 5, Silver Magic, who ran third. Time for a timeout. The Thursday card continues after this commercial break.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 3 on the card, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for an $8,000 price tag. We had a field of 6 sign on here. The heavy favorite was number 4, Little Matt.
And they're up. The favorite Little Matt won the start, but reaching out to take the lead is Command Peter with Exclusive Reward down toward the inside. And these two will go ahead of Little Matt, who's taken in hand to track the leaders while third. Crafty Colonel and Diamond Square are next, and at the back of the pack is Traffic Express as Command Peter now takes command around the first turn. Command Peter leads at a length and a half. Exclusive Reward is second. Little Matt is third. Crafty Colonel at the rail is fourth, followed by Diamond Square. And on hold at the back of the field is Traffic Express as they roll into the backstretch. Jockey Leo Salas and Command Peter into the backstretch on a 2-length lead. Exclusive Reward is still second. Little Matt is still third. On the outside, and Diamond Square now takes over fourth from Crafty Colonel, and Traffic Express is last. 24 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. It's Command Peter, click down to 2-1 and leads at a length and a quarter. Exclusive Reward is a bit closer second. Little Matt is a bit closer third. Then Diamond Square from fourth, followed by Traffic Express and Crafty Colonel as they swing to the far turn. Command Peter has pressure now from Exclusive Reward through a 49 3/2 mile. Armio waiting to give the go signal to Little Matt. He's guiding him into the clear, 3 wide and on the outside. Then 2 back to Diamond Square, fourth driven ahead of Traffic Express. Crafty Colonel is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Command Peter, Exclusive Reward, they go on with Little Matt chiming into it, 3 wide on the outside. From the back in Traffic Express with Diamond Square and Crafty Colonel as they straighten for the drive. Little Matt to take on the leader, Command Peter, with Diamond Square on the outside. Final furlong to go. Diamond Square tries to get to Little Matt. Little Matt has the lead. Diamond Square takes a push on the outside. Little Matt, Diamond Square, these two. It's a photo finish that might have gone to Diamond Square. The maiden might have got up in 1:32 and 4.
Never easy to break your maiden against winners, but that's exactly what number 6 Diamond Square did, and he did it at 11-1. He's up in time for the score under Sammy Camacho for trainer Pat Biancone and the owner's Diamond 100 Racing Club. It was 4 Little Matt second ahead of the 2 Traffic Express, who ran third. To the 4th race we go, the start of another pick 3, 6 furlongs the trip, maiden claimers, in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratch the 2, One Classy Dude, scratch the 6, Typesetter, all the money on 1, Go Gone Gone, and 7, Gasparilla Trove.
And they're off. Toward the rail, Go Gone Gone blasts out to take a clear early lead from Drexel's Gold and Danley Louise second and third. Gasparilla Trove's on the outside, and Comic Relief is last of the lot as they chase the 3-5 favorite Go Gone Gone. Go Gone Gone to the half-mile pole, rated on a 2.5-length lead over Gasparilla Trove second. Dandy Luis is right with him, back to Drexel's Gold, and Comic Relief slams on the brakes at the back of the field as they round the far turn. Opening quarter, 22 and 2. They approach the 3 furlong point. Go Gone Gone out where he wants to be, 3 lengths in front. Gasparilla Trove is now clearly second, back to Dandy Luis in third. Drexel's Gold is fourth, and Comic Relief has not been a factor as they run to the top of the stretch. Go Gone Gone leads it by 2.5. Whip is out on Gasparilla Trove, trying to make some headway from second. 4 lengths ahead of Dandy Luis third after a 45 2/2 mile. They straighten for the drive. Go Gone Gone leads it by 2. Gasparilla Trove is second and fully extended to gain ground. Dandy Luis is now third. Final furlong, Go Gone Gone surviving today, leads it by 3. Gasparilla Trove is second, and that's as far as he'll get. Go Gone Gone reaching for the wire. Go Gone Gone hanging on. Second, Gasparilla Trove. Third, Dandy Luis. And fourth was Comic Relief.
Number 1, Go Gone Gone, shoots to the top and holds on for the score as the big favorite in today's 4th race under Luca Panici, trainer Kathy Ritvo, and Reeves Thoroughbred Racing. 7, Gasparilla Trove was second ahead of the 5, Dandy Luis, best of the rest, while third. On now to the 5th race of the afternoon, sprinting on the turf at 5 furlongs, maiden special weight for the fillies and mares. A field of 6 signed on, and the betting favorite was number 2, Hollywood Royal.
And they're off. Good start for the favorite, Hollywood Royal. Meant to Be Mine tries to keep her company in second from Gemstone Linda, who's away racing third. Take a Strolls on the outside, 3 back to Wishfully, and far back to Warm Summer Wind. They pass the half mile and swing to the far turn at 3-5. Hollywood Royal leads narrowly. Meant to Be Mine is down inside second, 3.5 clear of Take a Stroll, who's getting a good setup in third. Gemstone Linda is fourth, but's dropped better than 6 lengths off the lead behind a 21-1 opening quarter. Then it's a 4-length margin to Wishfully, and this trailer continues to be Warm Summer Wind as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Hollywood Royal and Jaramillo who take no prisoners. They're off the turn with a 3-length lead. Meant to Be Mine comes off the fence to try to re-rally second. Take a Stroll on the outside third, and Gemstone Linda's at the rail fourth. 1/8 of a mile to go. Hollywood Royal leads a length and a half. Take a Stroll takes a surge on the outside second, then back to Gemstone Linda and Meant to Be Mine. To the wire, Hollywood Royal will win it. Second, Take a Stroll. Third, Gemstone Linda. Fourth, Meant to Be Mine. Then Wishfully and Warm Summer Wind.
Second start off the layoff, a winning one for number 2, Hollywood Royal, who shoots to the top and never really faces a serious threat under jockey Amisael Jaramillo, trainer Mark Cassie, and owners Breeze Easy LLC. 6, Take a Stroll second. 3, Gemstone Linda ran third. Early pick 4, 161 even. Early pick 5, $2,112.65. Time for a timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the Rainbow Six sequence. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Maiden Claimers on 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Price tag here was $12,500. Number 6, Just Peachy Keen, was a scratch, so we had a field of 8, and this was a wide-open betting race.
And they're off. Slow getaway for Little Miss Perfection and Rahi Momenta. Quick start for Over the Moon for Pink, who fires to the top. On the outside and Chasing Magic from second. May We Doors out of there third. Sounds Like Music at the rail is fourth. Working ahead of Bright Venezuelan, who's fifth. Then back to Flashing Diamond, who's 2.5 in front of Little Miss Perfection. And Rahi Momenta is at the back of the field as they swing around the far turn. Up front, Over the Moon for Pink and Ramsey Zimmerman lead by a length. They posted a rock-solid opening quarter of 22 seconds flat. Chasing Magic and Camacho on the chase from second. Bright Venezuelan is third. May We Door is next, and Flashing Diamond gets started 3 and 4 wide. Flashing Diamond gaining good ground here for Jesus Rios with a 1/4 mile left to go. Over the Moon for Pink has done all the heavy lifting and turns first with the lead. Flashing Diamond at 19-1 is on the attack now and coming after the leader. A late run from Little Miss Perfection in the center of the race course with a final furlong to run. Flashing Diamond flashes clear to a 3-length lead. Little Miss Perfection's up into second, then Over the Moon for Pink and Sounds Like Music, but the upset is on. Flashing Diamond will win it. Little Miss Perfection second, Over the Moon for Pink third, Sounds Like Music fourth, and Bright Venezuelan completes the high five in 106 and 2.
Number 4, Flashing Diamond, starts the Rainbow Six off with a big-time upset as she was the longest shot in the field. She ran deceptively well in her career debut. She improves here today and wins today's 6th race under Jesus Rios for Antonio Sano and Alpha Stable and Brothers Stable. 1, Little Miss Perfection second, ahead of 5, Over the Moon for Pink, who ran third. We move now to the 7th race. We're sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. These are older horses in for a price tag of $8,000. Scratch the 3 and 4, a field of 6. The off-time favorite, number 5, Swagger.
And they're off. Bonsai's charge off just a step slow. Good start for Awesome My Way and Run for the Woods, and they're in lockstep in the early stages from Pioneer Pete and Swagger, who set up shop 3rd and 4th. Back at the inside is Grand Jr., and after a subpar getaway, Bonsai Charge is last of all as they race past the half-mile marker. Up front, the leader, Run for the Woods, 3 parts of a length. Awesome My Way is up alongside second. Pioneer Pete will be 3 wide third. Swagger needs room toward the rail in 4th ahead of Bonsai Charge, and he's now 5th, and racing at the back of the field is Grand Jr. through a 21 and 4 opening quarter. Up up front. It's a run for the woods on the inside. Awesome My Way on the outside. They're shoulder to shoulder with Pioneer Pete right alongside. Swagger is next and Bonsai Charge a bit wide, but starting to run on a bit as they turn into the stretch. Swagger got stopped cold. Pioneer Pete with the momentum and up to take the lead. Toward the inside and Awesome My Way. Swagger now boxing on again. Bonsai Charge on the outside. Bonsai Charge and Swagger go on. It's Swagger ahead in front. Bonsai Charge and Pioneer Pete. Swagger has the lead close to home, and Swagger will win it. Pioneer Pete second, third was Bonsai Charge, fourth was Grand Jr. in 57-4.
Number 5, Swagger, didn't have a very clean trip, but finally secured racing room with an eighth of a mile to go. And the son of With Distinction kicked by for the score under Carlos Olivero for Just for Fun Stable and Antonio Chaffee. Second, number 8, Pioneer Pete, ahead of the 2 Bonsai Charge, who ran third. To the 8th race now on the start of the late pick 4, 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. A field of 9 signed on. The betting favorite was number 6, Dixie Talk.
And they're off. Soon after the start, Rethink Me shuffled the last. From the rail, Chantilly Lily gets the first call. Moving up between horses is Power Jack to challenge and Dixie Talk away in the top flight. These 3 are quickest, working 3 better than Precocious Peach. Then comes Queen Lizzie at the rail. That's Karuka, who's moving through to race about 7 lengths off the pace setter. 2 in front of Luz Estrella, who's third last. Second last is Legenda, and Rethink Me is last of all as they fly around the far turn. On the inside, it's Power Jack, and on the outside, it's Dixie Talk. They're in lockstep past the 5/16, working a length and a half better than Chantilly Lily, who's put into the clear to try to re-rally. It's a gap of another 4 to Precocious Peach and Queen Lily. Then to the outside and Karuka moving up as they race past the quarter-mile pole. Up to take the lead is Dixie Talk from Power Jack, but on the outside, Chantilly Lily tries to get to her. Rest of the field closing in, led by Queen Lily and Precocious Peach. Down the outside, Karuka, and a late run between horses from Legenda, but through the final furlong, Dixie Talk kicking away with authority. Dixie Talk and Sebastian Saez have opened a 5-length lead, and Dixie Talk will win it. It's going to be Karuka getting second, very close for third between Precocious Peach and Queen Lizzie in 106 flat.
Bettors knew what they were doing here in race number 8 as Dixie Talk pulls away for a decisive win to kick off the late pick 4 under Sebastian Saez for trainer Ralph Nix and owner and breeder Goldmark Farm. Number 3, Karuka was second ahead of the 8 Precocious Peach, who ran third. We turn our attention next to race number 9, 2 turns on turf at 1 mile, $30,000 claimers, fillies and mares set to go postward here. We had a field of 7 sign on. The favorites included the 2, Mikwaima, and the 4, Tayuna.
And they're off. Bahama Kitten just a touch slow to begin. Tayuna was away well, so was Mikwaima, and they're both heading off for the early lead with Star Gala in step with Night Before, third and fourth. Moving out the rail, Sip My Chardonnay. Sistine Sista is 3 wide and 4 clear of the trailer, Bahama Kitten. Around the first turn they go, and Tayuna shakes free now, leads at a length and a quarter. Mikwaima comes off the rail to race in the 2-path second. Sip My Chardonnay now pockets up to be third. Night Before is between horses alongside Star Gala. Out wide on the course is Sistine Sista, and 2.5 to Bahama Kitten. The top 6 separated by 2.5 lengths as they race through the opening quarter in 24-4, and Tayuna has the lead. Mikwaima is a bit closer, second on the outside, and Sistine Sista third. Sip My Chardonnay has rail position from fourth, and Star Gala in fifth. Getting the shuffle a bit is Night Before. She's now second last, and a bit closer at the back of the field is Bahama Kitten, yet to uncoil a rally with less than half a mile to go. The opening half mile went 48-4, and Tayuna still has the lead. Mikwaima continues to pressure. These 2 have been 1-2 since the start of the contest. From third and Sistine Sista, Sip My Chardonnay down inside and trying to work home. 2 in front of Star Gala, then on the inside Bahama Kitten, and now trailing is Night Before as Mikwaima makes a move to take over. Mikwaima confidently handled and moving away from Tayuna, who's back to second. Sip My Chardonnay working hard, and down at the rail Bahama Kitten is coming on from last as they straighten for home. 3/4, 112-4. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Bahama Kitten starts to roll, trying to get to Mikwaima. Mikwaima shortening up a bit. Bahama Kitten's on a roll. This will get close. Here's Bahama Kitten from last to first to win, going away. Second, Mikwaima. Third, Star Gala. Fourth, Sip My Chardonnay in 138-2.
Number 7, Bahama Kitten, goes from last to first to win under another ground-saving trip from jockey Jose Bautista. This one for trainer Dave Casson and owner Harley Frey. Second, 2, Miquaima, who was clear inside the final furlong. 5-star Gala, best of the rest, while third. Time for another commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the Thursday feature. Allowance Sprinters up next. Don't go away.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 10 on the program, an allowance optional claiming event that was the Thursday feature. 6 furlongs to the trip, a field of 7 signed on. Betting favorites included the 2, Dangerous Bend, and the 4, Bold Envoy.
And they're off. From the inside, Dangerous Bend was away well. Silver Chalice moves between horses, and McFly is out 3 deep. Widest of all is Lil's Fast Boy, moving out the rail Blind Ruckus ahead of Donegal Hall. And the favorite Bold Envoy is at the back of the field, and he's about 5 lengths off the lead of Dangerous Bend. Dangerous Bend and Edgard Zayas 3 parts in front of Silver Chalice, who races in second. Blind Ruckus in the orange colors is out the rail third. 3 wide in McFly and the 2-path Donegal Hall. 2.5 in front of Lil's Fast Boy, and still nothing from Bold Envoy. The opening quarter was 22-1. There's less than 3 furlongs to run. On the inside, it's Dangerous Bend who maintains a narrow lead. Silver Chalice right up alongside. McFly's had some pace to chase. He's third while 3 wide, then Blind Ruckus. Bold Envoy just never took part in the contest. He's last of all and a long way behind as they swing for home. Dangerous Bend cuts the corner and tries to stave off the challenge from McFly, who's on the grandstand side. Blind Ruckus is at the rail. Now Bold Envoy is doing some work, but he's far too little and far too late to get to Dangerous Bend. Dangerous Bend and Edgard Zayas win it, and win it easily in the end by almost 4 lengths. McFly got second. Bold Envoy rallied for third ahead of Blind Ruckus in fourth, then Silver Chalice at 110 flat.
Number 2, Dangerous Bend, takes him every step of the way to kick off the late daily double. Game and victory under Edgard Zayas for Jenna Antonucci and Gulfstream Farm. 6, McFly had every opportunity but could not get by the winner, with the 4, Bold Envoy finding his best ride way too late. He had to settle for third. 11th and final race, sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a $35,000 price tag. Sammy Camacho on 2, My Masterpiece, scratched the 7, Wild and Red. A field of 10 and a completely wide open betting race.
And runners away. Good start for Honey Hearts, a good start for Salsarita, and Peppermint Fire comes away in the top flight. Moving out the rail, that's Indian Myth with Erotic Kiss away just off the speed while racing in 5th. It's a gap of another 2 lengths back to the inside, and My Masterpiece has dropped better than 5 lengths off the lead. First-timer Super Witch is on her outside. Then it's 2.5 lengths back to Trapped at Sea, who's dropped better than 8 lengths off the lead, working well clear of Dominant Dolly, and then farther back to the trailer, lagging a long way behind Starship Zodiac. They run to the top of the stretch now, and up the inside, it's Indian Myth for a narrow lead. Honey Hearts is alongside second. Here comes Super Witch, put into the clear, and My Masterpiece is crying for room under Camacho. Trapped at Sea follows the move of Super Witch, and on the far outside is Erotic Kiss with 3/16 to go. It's Super Witch in front, still looking for room. My Masterpiece, and she secures racing room and finishes up full of run. Here's My Masterpiece. It's Super Witch to take the lead, and My Masterpiece will win going away. Super Witch second, Trapped at Sea third, Dominant Dolly rolled home to get 4th, edging out Erotic Kiss, who was 5th, and 58-3.
Number 2, My Masterpiece at 5-1 gets home on top after securing racing room inside the final furlong. Sammy Camacho gets his second winner today. This one for Amity Racing Stable, who also bred the daughter of Midnight Loot. She was conditioned to victory by Herman Walensky. 6, Super Witch second, 5, Trapped at Sea third. No winners in the final race. High Five triggers a Friday carryover of $1,687.63. That lead pick 5, $6,945.25. Nobody had 6 in the Rainbow 6, 5 out of 6, $475.90. That triggers a Friday carryover of $17,918.35.
And that'll do it. 11 up, 11 down on this getaway Thursday of the summer meet. Keep in mind, we're back at it here tomorrow afternoon with our final Twilight Friday program of the summer here at GP. Don't forget to take me on. Put up your dukes and beat the expert. Have fun studying. First race post tomorrow, 2:15 p.m. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.